You doing? Will we see a 7-star arena in 2025? So a while back, I predicted that we will have 7-star arena by 2025. However, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we will have a 7-star arena by the end of this year, which is unfortunate. So if Kabam was honest and transparent about why they don't have a 7-star arena, or it'd be nice to have like a frequent ask questions live. We can ask Dorky Day, but he seems like just too nice of a guy, and I don't think any of this is his fault that we don't have these things in the game. I think it's mostly Karate Mike and especially Kabam Crash, or some people say Kabam Cash, because he's just that greedy. So if Kabam was honest, they would just say, well, if we do have a 7-star arena, that will take our, definitely a pro community, but that's not going to be good for our pockets. That's bad for our pockets. We're making less money. And that makes sense because, it'll take away some players from the battlegrounds, because they'll be doing arena instead. Because there's only so much time in a day to play MCOC. So Kabam knows they make a lot of money from battlegrounds. I can guarantee you they make more money from battlegrounds than they do in the arena. That's for sure. So it's unlikely we'll have 7-star arena this year, which is unfortunate. Will we ever have a 7-star arena? I doubt it anytime soon. I'm still debatable if we will. However, it is easier to grind in the arena more than ever. I think Kabam knows that, and they were transparent. And maybe I'll make many videos of pretending to be Kabam and being transparent and honest. Like, okay, pretend I'm Kabam Crash. So, hey folks, community, let's just say it's easier to grind in arenas as ever. So we have to increase a unit cost, because right now to grind an arena, it takes less time than it used to be. And that's true. To be fair, not to like decide to all of a sudden pick on Kabam's side, but it is a fact that it's easier to do arenas. But that's also depend on your roster, of course. Before, it used to take like 9 hours for me to do like the 3 arenas. And I can understand, like, if they do make a 7-star arena, that means what? More units for the community, and I understand that's not good for them as a company wise. And 540 units for the three arena, it's fine with me, or 4 arenas, whatever it's gonna be. That's fine with me. It's always been like that since I've been playing this game for 8 years now, so that's fine, I think. But what is this? So I can understand the inflation when it comes to units, but the fact that it's just increased exponentially, there's no excuse for that whatsoever. That's definitely Kabam's greed and their part. But yeah, so before, it used to take 9 hours. Maybe if I do it really fast, it might take 8 hours. But now, depending on your roster, it can take anywhere from 4.5 hours to 6 hours. And as the game progresses and your roster progresses, it could be even 4 hours. As low as 4 hours to do the arena, to get those 540 units, which is like half the time it used to be. I do think that if they were going to make a 7-star arena, they need to get rid of this summer's trials. I mean, I can understand for new players that's why they have it. So if they do have the summer trials, they should just bring back the old summer trials rewards, where it was like 1.5 million and you get 35 units. But the way it looks right now, it is so terrible. At most, I think I've done this 3 times to complete all the way to 4.4 million. It is so long and boring grind to do the entire milestone for the 4-star arena. I just wish it was just 1.5 million and half the units. I believe it's 135 units to do the summer's trial, and then they could have a 7-star arena as well. Of course, the milestone will be higher at 18. The points will be higher for the last milestone, which is 18 million, which makes sense. But they should have the full points for the 7-star. What I mean by that. So when it comes to this arena, when it was like 75,000, as you can see as the milestone, this used to be the 5-star arena, okay? And the maximum milestone is 4 million, I believe. But now you can use your 6 stars and 7 stars. But the problem is with 6 stars and 7 stars, they reduce the points. So it's basically when the PI, it's all about the PI. So if your 6-star has the same PI as your 5-star, you'll get the same amount of points. That's how the, and same thing with the 7-star. So they pretty much nerfed it when it comes to their 6-star and 7-stars. When it comes to the milestone, I believe this is the basic 6-star arena, where the first milestone is 75,000. Same thing with the 6-star arena. This used to be the 6-star arena, and they nerfed the 7-star. So basically, if your 6-star has the same PI as your 7-star, you'll get the same amount of points, even though the 7-star has a high, it's obviously a higher star. So I do think if they do have a 7-star arena, I can understand increasing the points for the final milestone, which is 18 million. But they should have the point 100% value for the 7-star to do the 7-star arena. That just makes sense. What else? And this thing right here, when it comes to the class catalyst, whatever, it really has not. Look at the rewards, by the way. It literally is nothing. So by you doing this, it's practically just getting the what do you call this? The units, which is about 30 units. Besides the 30 units, this is not worth doing. So I really think they need to get rid of this, or just like, make better rewards. Like, there's really basically no rewards besides 30 units when it comes to those whatever these are, catalyst. Sometimes it's a base tier basic catalyst, as well as alpha catalyst, tier 1 alpha catalyst. It's really worth nothing basically when it comes besides the units. So I do it too sometimes. I mean, getting 30 units here is actually not bad. It's pretty fast, but I shouldn't have said that, I guess. But I mean, it's okay. It's not like super fast, but it's okay. But I wish you can use 6-star arena at least. If they're not gonna increase the rewards, make the better rewards, they should be able to allow you using 6-stars for points wise, because it just really sucks when it comes to the rewards. So that's really it. I hope they make a 7-star arena, but as you know, that will reduce Kabam's pockets, and Kabam does not like that, so it is unfortunate.